Everybody, Graham here with the latest on the We Share Abundance website, community, nationality, what else? Country. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Today is Sunday. It is the 29th of May, 2022. We're almost out of May. It's a holiday weekend in the United States, so celebrations and welcome to all people from there. It's Memorial Day, it's not, it's Memorial Weekend. It's Memorial Day on Monday, and that is to celebrate the achievements and service of the armed forces. A very worthwhile holiday. And here in the UK, we are starting a week of celebrations for having a reigning monarch for 70 years. That's amazing. Be a long time before that record is ever broken, I think. Queen Elizabeth II, so whatever you think of the monarchy, has done a really great job in her role as the she's not really the lead, I don't know, the figurehead, I suppose, for England. Done massive service, and congratulations to her. And we've seen here in Bude, which is a holiday resort. It's particularly a holiday resort for families with younger children, you know, a real bucket and spade resort, like Blackpool used to be in the old days. And minus the donkeys. No donkeys on the beach here. I'm not sure whether they have them on the beach anywhere nowadays, but yeah, they do. They have them in Skegness. I remember seeing them there when we were in Lincolnshire. But it's been a beautiful day. It's been sunny, and the crowds are out, and there's been plenty of people on the beach and in the sea and in the Bude pool, Bude Sea Pool. It's not a totally natural sea pool, but it is partly natural, if you like, and then they build a wall across a little bit so the tide comes in and it fills the sea pool up. And it's a large pool, and it's enjoyed by lots of people. So it's a fun time for families here in Bude, and throughout the nation, I've no doubt there will be street parties and all sorts of things going on. So it's a fun time, both in the United States and in the UK. And I hope everybody's having a fun time wherever they are. We are the United States of the world. We welcome people from all different countries, faiths, creeds, classes, continents, whatever. And all we ask is that you remain positive in your attitude and your dealing with other members, sharing love and abundance throughout the world. And I think that's a wonderful thing that we have going for us. So many beautiful, positive-minded people getting together on these live events and through the Facebook group, and generally helping one another out. So with that said, I'm going to head over to Facebook, because that is the only place that I see comments. And so it's the only place I'm able to interact with people. All I've got to do is find Facebook. And when I do, look for We Share Abundance publicly. And then scroll down looking for the 29th of May. And it's here, looking good so far. And we have comments as well. Oh, I've got my speaker thing on, what do you call it, volume there. So let's get rid of that. Save any feedback. And we got Russ Cowley. from Newcastle in the northeast of England, top of the comments list. And he's letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. We've got Peter from Kettering in the UK, and we've got Ramachandra from India. Although he's a UK citizen, he's based himself over there to promote, well, not only, but initially not for this, but latterly he's remained there to promote We Share Abundance throughout the subcontinent. And we've got Morris from the Netherlands and Richard from Devon, Thobsa from South Africa, Kingsley from Manchester, UK. We've got Meenakshi from India, Namaste. And we have Roger from beautiful Belize. Yeah, it is a beautiful place. I was reminiscing about Belize yesterday. Russ Cowley says, sadness to Liverpool. They were disappointing. Well done, Real Madrid. That, of course, is a reflection of a football match yesterday where Real Madrid won a record, don't know how many, 20, I think it is, European Cups. And leaving Liverpool, who got very, very close to achieving something that is almost impossible because nothing is impossible, and that is to win the quadruple, all 4 major trophies available in the UK. They managed to win the 2 cups, the FA Cup and the League Cup, both by very narrow margins, both on penalty shootouts. They missed out on winning the Football League by just 1 point, agonisingly close, and of course got to the final of the European Cup and lost to Real Madrid. But if we've got anybody here from the Nottingham area, congratulations to another team called the Reds. Nottingham Forest are back in the Premier League after I don't know how many years. Must be 30 years, maybe more, since they were in the Premier League. And I'm not sure when they... I mean, they were one of the successful clubs in England at one time when Brian Clough was their manager and they were winning European trophies. I think they won back-to-back European Cups or something like that. And commiserations to Huddersfield, who just missed out. So a bit more on sports there. We've got Andrew in from New Zealand, and we have Bozina in from Edinburgh, and Norman from Doncaster. So welcome everybody from all over the world. As I say, we are the United States of the world, and we will get started right now with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through that service bless each member, that they attract into their life true happiness and everything they need. Amen. We do promote serving other people, filling your heart with unconditional love and serving other people, because you know that will get you where you want to be, and that is unconditionally happy. Okay, the more service you offer to others, the more your life will be filled with joy. We offer the opportunity of generating income and, in fact, generating generational income for many, many years. We are building We Share Abundance as a community to last as long as the geographical community lasts. Indefinitely. And we will no doubt have people that achieve great financial success throughout their citizenship with us, and they'll be able to pass that on for generations to come. But that alone will not bring happiness. It'll bring momentary pleasure, but true everlasting happiness and joy comes from serving other people. And the fact that that always attracts everything that you want in life, materially as well, is a bonus. So that is the modus operandi for We Share Abundance. And we've got Martin Foster from the northwest of England, St Helens, and we've got Akapomade from Nigeria also popped in. We are well represented by most countries and certainly all continents in the geographical world, in our United States of the world, and we are happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, freeing us all from divisive inharmonies, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Amen. Okay. What's the news? Well, there's no news on development because Devyani has been away since Wednesday, spending time with her family, but she'll be back tomorrow. So that's exciting that she'll be back, and we'll be back on track of getting things done development-wise tomorrow. So the only things that have been happening are things that I've been able to do. I have been trying to go through the information from the plugin that I found for the WSA.money site, which is our investors club. It is restricted to We Share Abundance members, but that really is no restriction at all because it's free to become a We Share Abundance member. And so anybody really can join our investors club, but they have to join We Share Abundance first. The purpose of the investors club is to facilitate for any member that we have the ability to earn passive income through the numerous passive income plans that are out there on the internet today. So many of them are scams, and we've fallen foul of a few. And yet we're still here and alive and kicking. And the fact that we have the Investors Club means that we can spread the risk and maximize the benefits. It means that so many of these opportunities, you need to get your hand in your pocket for a sizable amount of cash. And I'm talking about for everybody a sizable amount of cash in general, because a sizable amount of cash for some people might be $100,000, and a sizable amount of cash for other people might be $10. But for $12.55, you can get involved in any of the programs that we join as a club, and you can benefit from them, and that really minimizes the risk. We have 3 programs there now. One of them, to be effective, you need $2,500 to get a decent return on your on your money, and that is Metafy yielders. And of course, $2,500 is well out of the reach of many of our members. But to be able to get in and benefit from those returns for just $12, and of course it needn't be just $12, it can be multiples of $12. $12 is one share, if you like, if we want to put it that way, in the plan. So you can have $24 or $96 or $240, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, but you don't have to stretch and struggle to get to $2,500 and be worried about whether or not it's going to pay out and whether you're going to get your money back. You can get in at a level that you're comfortable with, whether that's $12 or $1,200 or whatever. So that is the first of our programs, Medify Yielders. We are receiving payments from them into our account online, but they are currently suspending, or they have currently suspended both deposits and withdrawals, because they're making some changes to the website and the way it operates, because they are or they have gained certification with some authorities in Australia, and they're required to make some changes to be compliant, and they're going to have to introduce KYC as well. So hopefully within another 2 to 3 weeks they'll be back online, and once we start making withdrawals from Medify Yielders, of course the people that are in the Medify Yielders plan will benefit from those withdrawals. They'll be shared out in proportion to the number of shares that a member has. So we are getting those payments. They are $420 a day, 5 days a week. So it's and that is on a $10,000 investment that we got from pooling together. The second plan we joined is, and I think, and I hope and I pray that Medify Yielders is sustainable and good and honest and upright and will be around for a long time. But I think that the second plan we joined, Funds, FUNDSZ, which has been around for about 6 years, but not available to the public, only available to the public for a short period of time. That doesn't pay such high returns, and consequently the risk is a little bit lower. I think they're going to be around for, once again, quite a number of years, and they have a plan where you can in fact get involved for $10, but nobody in their right mind would want to get involved for $10, because if you're going to recruit people, $30 is a better option, and if you're not going to recruit, $10 is going to be $10 down the drain for a few months, probably. Not necessarily, because there is spillover happening in the way that they have this plan working out, but for all intents and purposes, ignore spillover. It's a gift that you may get or you may not get. So why pay $10 if you're not going to recruit? No purpose in it. Pay $30 if you're going to recruit, and if you have 5 recruits at the same level, so at that $30 level, you will be breaking even. However, they have a staking program as well. That is $100 minimum, and it pays approximately 12% per month. At 12% per month, well, $100 stake would cover your $10 membership fee. So you're just doing a little bit better than breaking even. And similarly, at $300, that would cover your $30 membership fee. Because it would only just give you a small profit, If you're getting involved at $30 level because you are going to recruit a few people, or you plan to, or you see more benefits in it, ideally you want to be staking about $500 to break even, and that is out of the range of a lot of people. If you're at that $10 level, you want to be staking 200 probably to make it worthwhile and get that compounding effect and start having monthly profits and the availability of withdrawals. And a couple of hundred is out of the reach of a lot of people. So once again, for $12.50 you can get a share. You don't have the benefit of the matrix compensation plan, where your personal introductions benefit you, but you do get the benefit of the staking without that membership fee, and so you can put in whatever you want in $12 shares again, and once again, not have a massive amount of risk, nothing that you need to lose sleep over, and you can have as many shares as you want. Obviously, if you were to have 40 shares, that'd be like $500. So you'd be better getting your own account, $500 staking, and a $30 a month fee, and running it yourself and getting the benefit of the matrix payments as well. But anything sort of less than that, fine. Buy as many shares as you want, and as we get withdrawals from that, we will want to compound for a while. But as we do get withdrawals from that, we'll be able to share those out. It will, we can't be sharing out $1. If we have 100 members and we get $100 withdrawal, we don't want to be sharing $1 to all our members. It just wouldn't be practical, and the fees involved in sharing would eliminate any benefit at all. So when we're at that level, we will compound what we can. Keep compounding until we're making more money per share. And finally, we have today introduced Bonanza, and that is now on our payment form. When you buy your shares, you complete a little form, and you just say which program you want to allocate your shares to. Once again, they're at $12. Bonanza pays out a similar amount to funds. It can be as low as 10% per month, and it can be as high as 15% per month. So it's similar to funds in the returns you get. To go your own way with Bonanza, the minimum deposit there is $500. Once again, out of the reach of many people, but you can benefit from that. And Bonanza, to me, looks like the strongest of all these programs, even though it's very, very new. And I say it looks like the strongest because they have corporate offices in Beverly Hills on forgotten the name of the road. Oh dear, oh dear. One of the major boulevards in Beverly Hills. It'll come to me while I'm talking, no doubt. So they have corporate offices there. They have some very talented and skilled people who've held very high executive positions in other major corporations that have come together to found and start Bonanza, and they have acquired the services of one of the top lawyers in the United States, who is based in Las Vegas, Nevada, and they also have an office there where people can actually visit and go in and find out what's going on, see people actually trading and doing things that other companies say they are doing, but you never really know. You never know if they're a Ponzi or whether they are actually doing trading and making profits. And they have a very lucrative referral scheme as well. But you have to be a personal investor at a minimum of $500 to get a referral link and build a team. Now, if you've got $500 or $10,000 is a good level, actually. I mean, if you've got it, I haven't got it. And I know most of you probably don't have $10,000 to put in. $10,000 is a good level because you can compound every month at $10,000, as well as build a team. And there is a very, very lucrative plan for referrals based on the income that your referrals are making for the most part. Okay, so that is our third program. I believe very, very strong. They have also satellite offices in different cities, but those are virtual offices to help communicate with their growing membership base. They are very new, but they do have a very strong background, and they're not as new as they seem, because they did get together and started actually trading as their little group of people that came together based in El Salvador. But now they have got full certification and authorization in the States, and they've moved up here, and they've, as I say, got offices in Beverly Hills, which is very prestigious. So we have three, what I think are very good plans. In addition to those three, we have one that, it's not worth joining through the Investors Club, because the Investors Club minimum investment is $12.55 for any plan. But the TRX International plan, which is probably the riskiest of them all, but it pays more than all the rest in terms of potential. But you can get involved in that for 5 Tron, which is round about 40 cents. And the benefits of the TRX International plan are that you can, in fact, you need to withdraw on a daily basis. They encourage you to withdraw on a daily basis. If you don't withdraw each day, if you miss a day, that withdrawal opportunity is gone. Okay, it doesn't roll over to the next day. So if you can withdraw $10 a day, you have to withdraw it every day, because if you miss a day, that's $10 that you can't withdraw any longer. So that once again makes it something that is pretty stable. The way that they operate is they have mining operations for Tron, and they explain the reasons why they mine Tron as opposed to anything else. And those reasons are very sound. And that mining balance is built up in your account, but you can't withdraw all the money that is in that mining account just in one fell swoop. And they'll give you 1,000 Tron to get started with your mining. But your withdrawals are limited to between 2.5%. Well, let's make it simple. Your withdrawals are limited to 2.5% of the amount that you actually deposit personally. And the minimum amount there, as I say, is 5 Tron. So you put 5 Tron personally into that mining account, and you can withdraw then 2.5% per day of your personal investment in that mining plan. And you can withdraw that a day forever, in theory. In practice, for as long as the TRX International plan is around. I was very, very skeptical about it being around for any length of time, really, when we got involved. But because the risk element was so low, at 40 cents, excuse me, I thought, it's worth giving it a shot because it's something anybody can afford to do, and most people can afford to lose 40 cents. And 40 cents can, if the program's around for a couple of years, produce you an income of thousands of dollars a month. Sounds incredible, but it is true. The more you deposit, the more you can withdraw, not only because it's 2.5% of what you deposit personally, but also because as you deposit more and more and more, the percentage increases. So it goes from 2.5% to 3% to 4% to 5%. And I think it jumps from 5% to 8%. I know 8% is the top level. I've grown in confidence with the plan, partly because of somebody I met who put together a club, if you like our investors club, with their family, and they put in approaching $40,000. And at that level, they can withdraw 5% per day. So they put in $40,000, and the same day they put it in, they withdrew $2,000. And then they withdrew $2,000 a day for another 19 days. And at that time, they'd got all their money back. Some of it was loans that they'd actually taken out. And so now they're withdrawing $2,000 a day after just 3 weeks, pure profit. So that was a very interesting concept, and I've written about it on my blog. And the other reason is because we have a support lady from TRX International who has been allocated to our team, because we have quite a large team in TRX International, and she instills confidence in me. She personally is an investor as well in TRX International, and she's shown me her account, which obviously I'm not going to disclose, but she showed it to me because I was asking questions, how do you really believe in TRX International? How many people work there? How many offices have they got? What do you know about? I quizzed her quite a lot, and she's been very good at coming forward with information, but it is confidential between her and myself. She said, oh, okay, I'll tell you, but I don't want it spread around. So she did actually show me her account and things like this, and talked about the office environment that they work in, and lots of other things. And so that has increased my confidence in that plan. But all these plans, no matter how good they look, could be here today and gone tomorrow. So you have to accept that risk, but the risk is minimal through our Investors Club at $12.55 per plan, or multiples of that, and in TRX International, because you can do it for just 40 cents, or any amount that, whether it's 40 cents, $40, $400, $40,000, like that lady I met. It's your choice, whatever you're comfortable with. But at $40,000, that pool, that family pool, we're only at risk for 3 weeks, and the risk, of course, was diminishing daily. In fact, it was only a $38,000 risk, because they put it in and they pulled it out the same. Put in the 40,000, pulled out 2,000 within a minute. So their risk was 38,000, and then the day after that was 36, 34, and I'm sure they were sweating a little bit, but they're not sweating now. They're enjoying $2,000 a day in withdrawals, and may it long go on for them and for everybody else. So that's our Investors Club. And I'm looking at a plugin for that site, WSA Money, where we can get membership in. And I'm not fully understanding exactly how it works. So, but we can have different groups within that site. So I've set up groups for the 3 opportunities that we offer, and we may add in more, and they'll all be on the same basis. You know, if it's advantageous to club together, then why not? But at the moment, I'm happy with 3. It'd have to be something really special that would attract me. As I say, in the past, we've had some disasters, really, with things that we're paying out. We always knew they were risky. And now I think we're in far less risky territory with the 3 that we have in our investment club and TRX International sort of tagged on. Anybody can get involved in TRX International. You don't have to be in it through the club, or you don't have to be a We Share Abundance member or anything like that. It's worth investigating. It's worth looking into them all. I think Bonanza is really, really good. And if you have a bit of cash that you've got in a bank account or something like that, I would get it out of the bank. You're losing money in your bank account. You are guaranteed to lose money. The interest rate you get from your bank will never be as high as the inflation rate in your country. So it doesn't matter whether they're paying you 20% a year, which, I mean, they never would. But if they did, it would be because the inflation rate was 30% a year. Right now, you may be able to get 2 or 3%, but the inflation rates in most countries at the moment are anywhere between 5 and 10%, and probably going to go. They may even get higher into double figures if the war in Ukraine continues and various other things that are happening throughout the world continue to go the way they are. No doubt at all, in time it will all settle down and inflation rates will drop down again. But when they do, interest rates drop down and what you earn from a bank drops down. So the only real guarantee with a bank is that you will lose money by putting money into a bank. And so that is why I say, you know, if you've got some cash, get it into Bonanza. If you got 500, do it yourself. If you got 5,000, do it yourself. Because if you do it yourself, you can also talk to your friends and relations, and if they join, you will benefit from the referral plan there as well. But if not, take a little piece of it, whether it's $12 or $20 or, you know, $24 in it actually, or $240 or whatever. Take a piece of it, because I think we've got 3 really, really strong programs now in the Investors Club, and we've got TRX, which is paying very, very, very good returns for little or no risk. It's up to you how much you risk in any of these plans. You can do it going it alone, or you can do it through the Investors Club, or with TRX, you can only do it going alone because the risk is so small. Excuse me. And I'll take a minute to have a sip. So there we are. No, it's not Rodeo Drive, Morris. It is. Still not there. But it's near Rodeo Drive. I know Beverly Hills. I used to live not far from there. Okay. Where are we now? Let's have a see. Yeah, we had we had Akpomade from Nigeria, I remember, and we've got Iona from the Cook Islands. Hi there. I don't think we've had anybody from the Cook Islands in our live previously, so a big welcome. Rascali, wow, middle of the Pacific Ocean, yeah. So big welcome to you. We've got Willie Sopo from the middle of Africa, Malawi, I think. And then we've got Stephen Valentin from Indianapolis, Indiana, in the United States, enjoying the holidays, hopefully. We've got Henrietta from Nigeria, and we've got Helga from... Where are you from, Helga? I know your name, actually. Helga Dunn. I've got a feeling it's Netherlands, but I'm not sure. Okay. So that is the updates on our Investors Club. It's looking very, very solid. So if you want to get involved in Bonanza as well, the more you're in, the more multiple income streams you have, the better situated you are. You don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. You're involved in We Share Abundance. You're involved in some of the other plans, no doubt, that we have, and maybe other things that are not connected to We Share Abundance. But we have some strong passive plans there that you can get involved in. Can you explain the details of how to subscribe for this 40 cents of a thing? I have forgot the name. TRX International. There is a link in your downline builder. It's on the second page of your... let me do a screen share on this, please, because we have a lot of members that say they can't find it. Well, I say a lot of members. I do see some people saying they can't find it. Let's put it that way. I think most members probably can find it, but let me do a screen share. If I can find the Melon app for a start. Share. Screen. I understand. Window. This one. Share it. Get back to Melon app. What a performance this is. But it's the way it works. Let me get back to Facebook to see that things are working as they should there. Yeah, okay, let me log in to a test account. When you log in, if you go down here to multiple income streams, and it'll bring up different plans that, Tapestry is free and you can earn money by downloading an app. As long as you are not in Europe, they're not in Europe yet, but they're pretty much in most other countries throughout the world. So download the app, activate the app, and you'll start making money. iHub Global, I've lost track of, I'll be honest. I get a lot of emails from them, but I don't have time to follow them up. I know that while you can register free, it's no longer a free opportunity as it was originally purported to be. You do now have to get your hand in your pocket. I can't remember for how much. 5 billion sales is free. You can join that and you can make money every day. Instant recall is same as Tapestry. It's a free... Well, no, it's not, because now you have to pay for that. It was intended to be totally free, but you have to pay $4 a month. And then you'll make money with that if you refer a few people. Multiply Visa is one of our programs. You can register free. If you want to advertise there, you do have to buy an advertising package. On Passive, you can register free to be kept in the know, but the founder membership is $99, I think, or $95, can't remember. It's been that for 3 years, and they're still, they've got well over 1 million members that have paid that. So they're sat on well over $100 million, which they're spending on offices in Dubai and places like that. But they've still never paid anything out to any of the members yet. But I have no doubt, I have a lot of faith in that, even though it's taken such a long time. Freebot system is free. Udemy is a good place to get solo ads. MLM Gateway is a good way to get leads free. All-in-One Profits is I think, the best value autoresponder system, etc., that's on the market. And that's it. And people say, I went to the page and I couldn't find TRX International or funds, or, well, you've got to click this next button. Okay. So if you click that next button, you're on page 2. And ClickMagick is a tracking service that I use when I'm marketing, and I will be, well, I am using now actually to market Cash Cow. I can auto trade is not available yet, but you can register at the moment, free. Mr. X Traffic is, can't remember how much you pay for that now, $10? It's either $10 or $20 a month. You get some free exposure through their bulk advertising, and you can buy their buyer traffic at good prices. Medify Yielders, that is one that is in our investment club. You can join this program directly or through our investment club. TRX International, here it is. This is what you do, and you click on this, click here now, and you will you will be directed to their sign-up page, and then you just register and transfer your 5 TRX minimum in, and you're up and running. That's it. There is a video. There is also a Telegram group where we have, as I say, amazing support from a young lady in there for you, and that's in our Telegram group. I don't think the Telegram group's mentioned here. Maybe we should pop it in there. But if you go to my blog, you will find it. Where's the latest post from my blog? I'll put that in the comments in a moment. Funds, the other program that we've got in our the second program that we added into our builder, it's here. You can join that on your own. You need a minimum of 110 realistically, but practically you need a minimum of 210 or 530, depending on the level you want to get involved. Okay, and that's it. There are no more, but that's it. You've got to click on these buttons, next or previous. Okay, previous takes you back here. Scroll down to the bottom. Next button takes you to the next page. Okay, we can now edit these more easily, and we'll be making them more informative. That's one of the jobs Deviani did, was to make editing these programs a lot easier. Okay, there may also be in here programs from your sponsors, because this is an admin test account. We haven't got a sponsor, so there are no programs from the sponsor in here, but you could well have several programs that could be very, very lucrative in there from your upline. Okay, let me get out of here. I gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing I ever do, I gotta get out of this place. Oh, there's a better life for me and you. Boom. Oh, yeah. And that's from Russ Cowley Country, The Animals. Okay. Right. What else have we got? We got, and Russ Cowley's gone, so he's missed that rendition of the of that Newcastle group. Where are we? Where are we? I was going to say I've got a blog post that'll help you, and let me find it. In fact, if you go to this post, it should put you in touch with everything that is in our investors club. You can get to TRX International through it. Funds, Bonanza, Medify Yielders. It's not there actually. I've not got Medify Yielders up there. And I need to put that in. But anyway, where are we? Facebook again. Here is the link to my blog. If you go through the blog, you'll find lots more information on it, and you will find the link to the Telegram group. Let me find the Telegram group. It's late on a Sunday now, so I doubt very much whether you'll get any support here right now. But I think she starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, but it might be 9 o'clock. That's Facebook. Just a minute. Here we go. Here is a direct link to the TRX International Telegram group, and in the pinned post there you will find very good instructions of how to get involved. So if you join that group and then you go to the pinned post, which is the one up, it'll show pinned post or something like that, it says up at the top. Read that post and click on the links in there, and that will guide you through that. You need 5 Tron minimum, and you probably need a bit for fees. So you may need 6 Tron or something like that. I don't know. But buy yourself a couple of dollars worth of Tron at least, because Tron is a good bet for increasing in value. Excuse me again. In the same way that the Visa token is a real good bet for increasing in value, and the Visa Abundance token. I don't know whether we've got anything from them. I did get some numbers out somewhere. Here we go. Let me just give you some numbers. We had 13 new registrations today. We've now got 52,119. On Wednesday, we will start removing people that have not logged in for 2 months, and that number will come down with a bump, I think. We have, though, 6,798 active members now, and that's going up quite steadily each day. It's up by 71 again today. It was 77 yesterday, 102 the day before. So active membership is increasing nicely. I've not bothered to look at the coin ranking because we've not been getting figures off it. I'll have a look at it again tomorrow and see if we've got any numbers there. Multiply Visa, same figures as yesterday, no changes in anything except for the bonus pool, which has gone up by another $1 to $9,879.07. And we got that from the revenue share simply by logging in. So those are your numbers. Those are pretty much your updates. And there we go. Roger saying bon appetit to Russ, but he's probably disappeared. He's eating alligator or something, he said. Is there a form to fill in to participate in funds for 12.55? Yes, there is. It's the same form for all the... Let me find the form for you. Let me find the form. It's the same form for any payment you make for anything. Here we go. Let me do a screen share on it. And so we go through the performance of screen share again. Just bear with me. Share screen. I understand. Window. I can't find the... Oh, here it is, that one. Share. And let me go back to Facebook. Oh no, I've got to go back here first to Melon app, show on stream. Now I've got to go to Facebook to see that it's working. It should be up there. Okay, this is the form. I'll put a link for the form in the comments as well, but it's on the payment page. I've lost my... Here we go. You can see it's a very simple form. You put your name in, first name, last name, your email used in We Share Abundance registration, so we can track you if you make a mistake in your username or something like that. But put your username in here from We Share Abundance. Put in how much you want to invest, whether it's $12.55 or, you know, this is 1 share, 2 shares, 4 shares, 8 shares, 16 shares, and so on. Or if you've got another amount, it depends on how you're paying, but you've got to pay multiples of $12.55 through whatever we have. And if you're paying in another amount, you just check that and put it in here. For example, some people have paid, you know, for 3 shares, which is, I don't know, $36. No, it'd be about $37.15, I think, wouldn't it? So you'd put that in there like that. You put in how you've paid, whether it's coin payments or a debit or credit card, and then you check which plan you want to get involved in. The question was for... What was the question for? The question was to participate in funds, okay? So yeah, you would just click funds, okay? You want it to go in funds. And then if you paid by coin payments, you will have a code from them which begins with CP, and you'll put that in, and it'll be CP1234597Z15 or something like that. And if you paid using a debit or credit card, you will have an order number which will be about 310 or something like that, I think we're at the moment. Okay, so that's it. And then you have to put something in here. You sign it. And if you're as bad as me, it'll look something like nobody can read. It doesn't matter what you put in there. By filling this in, you are agreeing to the terms, okay? And then you just click on submit, and we'll go through that form. We'll verify the payment, taking the information that you've got, how you paid, and your payment code and things like this. And then we will add you in to that program. Where do we go here? We go back here. No, just a minute, I want to copy that link. As I say, the link is on the payments page. So we can stop sharing that now. The link is on the payments page, but here it is as well to that form. It's in the comments there now. Okay. Okay, I think that pretty much covers everything. We are moving forward. We are, I think, now on a good track, moving away from the scammy programs we've been involved in. I think we're getting into far more solid plans now. We did have some unfortunate situations. There's no guarantee that we won't have more of them. But if we get 2 or 3 plans that pay off, it'll be massive. If we get one that pays off, it'll be really, really good, you know. It'll make all the losses that we have suffered in the past pale into insignificance. So, so it's there. It is an opportunity for you to do things. I know that there's been some people saying, you know, why are we promoting these scams and things? We don't promote scams intentionally. We promote things that we hope will benefit the members individually and as a whole, because anything that comes in from these plans, from the accounts that we set up, you know, they're usually either in the name of Frami, which is an admin account, or We Share Abundance. I usually use Frami because it's shorter to type than We Share Abundance. And they won't normally allow WSA. They say it has to be more letters than that. Okay. So we try and pick things that people can win with. But we've not been very good at picking them in the past. But I think we've learned from experience, and we are in a far better position now. But it's amusing, really. There is one person who badgered me for, probably 10 days solid about promoting a particular program. And I had a look at it and I said, you know, I don't think it's very good. And he badgered me and wanted me to add it in to get this program going. And I didn't. And the program turned out to be a scam and failed, and they did a rug pull and ran off with everybody's money. And that same guy now is accusing We Share Abundance of promoting scams. So, you know, people have double values. We have one value, and that is to get you where we intend to get you, and that is to the land of Eden, the promised land, sharing abundance with you and with others, and allowing you to share abundance. We are going to get you to that promised land and build a legacy for the future, for you, your family, for generations to come. This is what we're about. This has always been our ideal, our goal, our mission, and we will achieve it. And we will have obstacles along the way, but we will get there. And you will benefit. God bless you all on this Sunday evening here in the UK. It's been, as I say, been a nice day, and it has come to the time where this lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again. Same time, same place, tomorrow, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, 7 o'clock British summertime. Facebook group is We Share Abundance Publicly. Everybody welcome. God bless you all. See you then.